All right, this is now ultra low. He's on the nittier side, but he still folds to a lot of 3-bets. Good luck, us. Dope. I did ultra low latency, so we shall see. Maybe it takes like a crap ton more internet. We got an all in hand here. Gonna go for a little mine down here. Gimme, gimme. Ooh. Let's go with 5s. Reopen the action, man. Didn't hit a set down here. UTG folded? He folded? I made it 5 and he quit. 50-50. Let's go! We're back, baby. Taking this open. Button's AFK, so this is a hijack. Taking this 3-bet. Button versus cutoff. Throwing some spice in there. This is one of our worst jacks. I'm probably gonna have like jack 8 suited here too. Yeah, this is currently ultra low latency. Is it still pretty delayed on your end? Flop one check here. IDK if it's delayed. I just saw that message right now. So yeah, there was normal mode, low latency, and then ultra low. So I picked ultra low, but we'll see if my computer can, like, I guess, handle that. My messages don't pop up in Vox anymore. But I'm reading them a lot faster. Yeah, I'd have to fuck with that, I guess. Huh. Chat box, properties. There we go. Now they're popping in. I don't know. I didn't do anything. I just clicked on properties and they started flying in. We've got the lightest of all squeezes here for some reason. 2, 2, 5, 5. We get the fold. We'll see what UTG's got planned. Okay. This guy just hit a set of aces. This better as a viewing experience now. Go back to that 4-way pot. 3-way pot. Gonna defend this one. Yeah, you can roast me easier. Nice. He bet half into 3 people. This is PKO. I didn't expect to fold, really. We defend a low, shitty suited hand, and we flop middle pair. His C-bet's really high, and this hand's perfectly fine. His turn C-bet's pretty high, and this hand needs to defend versus turn bets almost always. Sticky time. Yeah, I can't fold to that. Over here, he limped and we ISO'd. Gonna C-bet. He's tanking. Yeah, we fold now. We hit a king on the turn, which is dope. Gonna go 55 here and probably just check back rivers. We get a snap call. Not checking that river. Got him. It's hard to know, but I take spew bluffs BVB. That's a bounty too, baby. Somebody clip that. I imagine streamers, once you have like a flowing chat, they would probably switch between tabs much less and kind of keep one up for a long time until like something actually happens. Whereas I'm like tabbing to all the folds I'm about to do. We got the big boy hand here in the 109. The big boy hand. Gonna take an open jam over here. UTG for 10-ish. Raise fold seems miserable. Good luck, guys. Yeah, I like seeing folds, but I don't think others do. Which hand was that about? Going for 7.8. He's 25 effective. A little bit small. Oh, let's go. Call any. We got it marked. Let's go. 8s. Go aces. This is the guy we gave up on 10s to earlier. Now we know he's actually pretty wide. Probably could have jammed there earlier. Oh, you like seeing the... I got you. Yeah, I think they generally kind of just keep like one table for a while until something else pops up. This is in the 215. We're super deep, so I'm gonna go for the 3-bet. Normally a hand like this would flat. Yeah, like 30 bigs. Okay. He's just betting huge. He's fish tagged. Let it go. Another moderate hand in the 215. I do this green color for buy-ins that are just regular for me, like 15 to 50. This is a 66. I go purple for 109s just to put a little bit more attention. They're still decent buy-ins for me. And then I do blue for just like serious tournaments. I'll also make this 109 blue once it's in the money, because it's like serious again. Little set mine opportunity and a low buy-in. All three people in the hand are fishes. Let's try and hit that. Over here we 3-bet and got cold called by a guy from Romania. Just gonna hope he's got like 6s and 8s and type shit. I'm done with the hand now. We did not hit a set. End of the day, it's still a cold call 3-bet range. 4 clubs looks enticing to me. Gonna go for it. Snapped. Okay. Just gonna fold here. Coco 3-bet. JJ 100 deep. The bluff with the 3s over here on the flop got through. When are you gonna go to casino today? Oh, switching accounts over here. A few hours, no gym this morning, tired. How many hours did you play yesterday to make 250? Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. I probably should like update like my YouTube bio and maybe like delete some old videos that are on here if this is something I intend on doing. Clean up all my shit. No defend. No c-bet. Probably taking this hand here in the 15. Now out of late ridge in that $66 tourney over here. 12 bigs. 113 till the money's gonna be a while. Get let in too small. Down to call this. Gonna be ripping this one. Make stream name Army Y. It's tempting because it's like a much better name than Quasi, but I can't screen share any of those tables. We got the fold with the king queen suited. Decent stack here. Decent stack in this 109. Starting stack's 150k, close to double. I think there should be a way. I've seen other streamers do it on Twitch at least, but you can maybe type in like exclamation mark results and it'll show my shark scope. I think that'd be useful just for people to know that I'm winning. You know, I think a lot of the other streamers like Spraggy or Staples, they just like straight up hide the results. You can't look them up at all. Let's take a raise. So it'd be nice just that people, you know, could look at it if they want to. Give me a little bit of respect. Nice. He 3-bets a lot. He's straight down off a cliff, 60k. Hopefully we got some ace queen here. Cannot imagine a world where he folds to a 4-bet, but his fold to 3-bet is 90%. Oof. Hate to see it. 10. Owie. Can't rebuy either. Let's move the big one up there. Oof. You want to see another nitty fold? 2% 3-bet, man. 2%. Not a whole lot of other action running on here. So I'll keep it in 6. Garbage can. Yeah, I think it'll be good if people end up watching. I'll definitely, like, even if there's like 30 people in here, I'll have to probably add that delay. But for now, nobody fucking knows who I am. Unless I do what you say and just make my like whole like YouTube brand Army Wife, then because my name's also hidden, you know, so like they can't even tell that I'm Quasi. So they, you know, if just some guy tried to stream snipe, he might not know what he's looking for. Just a thought. 15 bigs, 2 UTG aggressive actions. Got a hand over here worth raising. Just gonna reset that same video, I guess. These are ones I've been missing lately on this table. I believe these are supposed to open. Over here, let's just go for a set mine. Defend big here versus cutoff. Really short. No love though. Gonna see a check here. I'm gonna do that. Whoops. Checking this one on the flop is what I meant. Here we just lose the hand. Probably check again here. Now there's some action, so this is getting tough, but this is a rip and a 55. We're folding the 6's hand that was on ace queen 3. He bet half pot. He's gonna have a lot of air here. This is a full check down line. So I'll be heroing. The air is there. The ace king jam got through. In the 55. Gonna fold here. 6-9 suited is pure from every position. Dude, I'm literally still like licking wounds from when I did in that playing live cash with Nessie and lost $1,000 when the flop came 7, 8, 10. It's like $1,000 because I thought I was cute and wanted to, like, you know, it's my last hand. It's 6-9. It's funny, and I lost $1,000. So don't intend on having fun anymore. It's such a retarded hand. He told me he had the nuts. And I'm like, what if he has a set? Raise? Big blind check, check, check lines. A lot of bluffs show up there. The 3-4 off. I think I like the bluff from him. But got him. Oh, so yeah, I was just brain was slow with the raise. Go down here for an open. This is one that like autopilot Shane does when he's like 14 tables deep, is like raise here, but fairly certain it's supposed to be like king 7 here and then like king 6 low jack or something. This raise got through. Chipping up. We just jumped in this. It's pretty towards the end of late reg. $10 bigs in that $16 tourney. Fuck. Fuck. 5. That's the best 5 in the deck. Let's go. This is also out of late reg. We'll turn it red. Those chips mattered. 8-10 suited. We played these sometimes. Sometimes we don't. I checked this flop from UTG. He's gonna lead small. Definitely have to call. River top pair on a pretty wet board. I'm just gonna be checking. Got him. Easy fold. This is the 215. We raised 8-10. Both blinds called. Gonna try and clean up equity. I don't know how much this hand loves betting, but going to. Multi-way is definitely sus. One caller from the small blind. I can't imagine him calling like 4s, 5s, 6s here, so I think we're just dealing with like Queen X and flush draws. Pretty easy to get away now. Flop and top set here. And a 3-bet pot. His fold to 3-bet's pretty high. His fold to c-bet's pretty low. And that 215 big blind also called. You can go for 20%. Super dry board. And hope we can build a pot here. call. Called small blind here. I'm gonna take a check raise for this. You know what? I don't think I am. I think we're just gonna call. Gonna bet this in Gem River. And back on over to the ace-8 hand. Pretty easy call. We gotta fold with the queens on the turn barrel. Yeah. Tough life here. Oops. Oh, okay. Pretty thin on his end. Turns out flat foot was good, especially if he's betting big with ace-2 suited. I do like his bet size. Just hard to know if people actually do that. Check raise could have made sense, but maybe with king 8, queen 8, I'd do it instead of ace 8 was my logic. Ace 8 pretty strong, still ahead of like queen jack. Despite what I think was a pretty good play from him, he's down quite a bit of money. We raised, he defended big. Got him. Gonna start hurting my neck looking up this high. Got a big blind defend. He's super deep. Middle pair's chill. No real notes on him. No folding yet. We turn a gut shot. Card's really good for him. Goes big. I'd imagine there's a world where we're supposed to call here, but I don't know how much this recreational player is doing this with, like 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, or even just like Jack 9 type hands. So I don't think we're ahead of enough here to call. Got a good hand here. $74 from the money in the 16. Go back to the good old king's hand. Cold 4-bet. 7% 4-bet seems pretty pretty decent. We know he's a crusher. I mean, as a station. I expect to see a lot of ace king here, even blocking it. If not kings, probably, or sorry, if not ace king, probably queens. So we're gonna go for a jam. I don't know how much you love this, but I think I'm gonna take this for the bounty versus the button for not that many chips. Not getting the bounty. Gonna go for the jam. Kings. We have a green card. green. Damn. Yeah, it's a pretty decent bounty. It's $25, and it's a 1/7 of my stack. It's also a button jam. It doesn't have to be that strong. Pretty good flop here in the 33. PKO. 1 buffer. Does that mean it paused and then it like took time to load? Because I'm streaming through Wi-Fi, but I checked the signal and it was pretty clean. Omega loop. Fuck. Gonna take a jam here. Good luck, us. Uh-oh. 6. Queen. Let's go. The donk got folds. Raising over here in the 215 big boy. Not defending this. Not like he does this often in the small blind anyways. No world where he defend this. If small blind limps, I would raise. We have to open this one. Fold this one. I can see a 3-bet here. He's a little bit early position, but he's got a 62% MP open so far. Let's get frisky. This is the flop we get. Button versus BB. Not entirely sure. I'll try and go for a big bet. My logic for this is his fold to steal is pretty low, and he should have a lot of garbage right there. Checking seems pretty weak. Could be wrong logic though. My chat is just you, which is funny. We got the fold there. Let's open up some 8s. This is the 3-bet pot. Go for a bigger size here. I am the chat. We got the fold. Over here we got 6s for a call. Look at that beautiful pot in 215. I think you start with 50k. Lost a bunch in that hand versus jacks from the cold call. With the 8s we get donked into. Oh no, this is a UTG open and we flatted. You might open these hijack. I still just don't. Maybe if like the big blind fold to steal was like fucking really high or something, but just I don't like playing them in. It went raise, call, big blind ISO. And then fold. Let's go. This is a cool board to get jammed on. There's a bounty, so I think me rejamming does look pretty pretty monka. But let's just call. Trying to induce a little bit. Nope. Oh shit. Under the gun? Or is he big blind? Ah, I thought he raised UTG. Owie. Catching up on some tables. Tough. think you should be doing this from some suited broadways, so I'm gonna take it. Cool. We're ahead. We got a bluff through here. Double barrel. And we held. Dope. This one's pretty out of late reg, pretty close. So those chips are important. Gonna watch the replay on that set of 8s hand. If he donked flop. Yeah, so I'm the raiser. Okay. And he just leads small. Got you. Donk nuts multi-way. And then just jams turn for pot. Yeah. It's not great. I just really thought he was a UTG raiser. Heating up outside. Maybe just turn it back on in like an hour or two.
Right. Still feeling pretty good though.
Yeah, same. I liked it. I just looked down and saw the temperature, so I gotta. This is like the best mic they had, but it wasn't like the one I wanted. I don't know. I looked online and this was like 140. There were some that were just like 160 that looked like really nice mics, but they were all sold out of everything. Like, I didn't know mics were in like hot demand.
Oh yeah, for sure. Since streaming is like kind of coming up like really hard,
they're just always.
Like, mics are just always like in demand.
They had this one for like 140, and they had like a bunch of like $30 and $40 ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like the ones that you want to get, like USB ones aren't too bad, but if you want like a really nice mic, you gotta get like an auxiliary mic.
Yeah, there's a slot for
like
that in the motherboard.
Or something, yeah.
It came with a receipt. I figured if it sucked or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, just
easy
check
return. But Rock said it sounds pretty good, and he said the setup looks pretty clean.
It does look pretty good. You got do it better than me, dude. I'm pretty simplistic. I'm just like thing in on screen and then myself in on the side.
No little this is just like a template I downloaded though. It's just,
I think it looks good.
It's
You
just
have
easy.
the poker stuff on there, so.
Yeah. It just came with that. It was their template, and they had different colors. I just picked blue because my hair is blue.
Nice.
I'm gonna tell everyone I watched the Ninja stream.
I was gonna say the Drew Gooden video.
Dye your hair blue and become a streamer.
You have the colorful background, but the only thing you're missing is the G Fuel
mini fridge.
Mini
I could
fridge.
put it like right where you're right back there. It'd fit in the frame.
That'd be so annoying to have like a G Fuel mini fridge right here, and then.
Gonna go for a big
everything
squeeze.
Else is blocking it.
Oh yeah. That'd be funny.
Go check out
We
my
just get
face.
snap called by UTG. No worries. No thoughts. Just snap call. We're done with this hand. Won't even tank. Don't care. I have a feeling Queens is not good here. This guy. Interesting. Get 4-bit or 3-bit here. As far as this goes, Ace King shouldn't snap call. I should probably re-squeeze. King Jack suited probably shouldn't call either. After ETG calls, but it's okay. Folding blinds. This seems like the next point of interest. No action on any table yet. Take this hand multi-way in the 215. First, we're gonna shove this hand. They saw me shove ace-6 off last hand. Uh-oh. Ace-3 off. Damn. 10 jack king. Not quite. Seems pretty loose to me again. We out of there. It's a pretty fucking big bet. It's a pretty big bet. Not fun. They both fold. We ISO small blind over here. Miss knock on stream. Got folds. I think ace-6 off could kind of shove here on the button sometimes for 22, but I'm gonna go for the raise instead. She is sniffing the microphone, investigating it. We raise pre, we stab flop. I think we can still win king high, probably 1 in 10 times, but other than that, I don't see a reason to bet. Don't have good blockers, so it's a check give up for me. King 8 off. Pretty thin on the flop call. I would just rather see like queen 10 on a flop call or something. King 8 high seems a little sus. He's from Brazil. Sticky, sticky. Gonna look him up just to see. The link cog. His chart. Open it up. Ace-5. This is in the $55. I think we're out of late reg. We'll go red now. Two calls. One of them is 6 big blinds. This guy's aces. Turbo Nitty. Do it, dare ya. She moves around too much, man. Just not playing this hand simply for the fact of this guy. Not expecting to see queen jack off, queen king off there. Ace jack suited floats fine. We're low jack here. Man. If she jumps in my lap, I can probably angle the camera down here. Ace queen's good in the 215. Nice. Chips matter out of later edge. Big blind's pretty tight. We'll take a loose open. The Naka cam. Ace 3 got the fold. Here we're gonna have to call it fours. Good luck us. Almost. Heart heart. 4. Picking up some premiums though. I got a tail hour bet. Premium over here. Folding here. Flatten small blind over here. I generally don't check raise like my 7s, 8s, 9s here. But I would check raise on my 6x. Snap call. No action with the kings. Good action over here. Will ace queen fold? Not my problem. Got him. Got him. That was a pretty dumb hand. With ace queen, we just got 2 folds. Board came ace 10 3, and we bet a third against both blinds. Wow, wow. Excited kitty. Time banking for good Naka pets. Go for a short stack raise fold here. We're out of position. Gonna use this to balance out my my 9s, 10s, jacks, queens hands. This guy snap calls quite often, man. Interesting. 6-7 gets there. Can I get value from a 5? I think when Heartsmiths, maybe he just blocks good. And snap fold to the jam. Yeah. music going. Gotta call another one. 2 live cards. We're ahead. Can we hold? 1 more card. King 4-6. Nice. We raised over here, UTG. +1. Right here we have a jam. Pretty actiony player. I think we'll get a lot of folds. Sometimes we're ahead too. He has to call 6s, 7s. Ace King. Ooh, we hit the 8. Little Texas run good over here. Hold. Owie. Let's look away. Don't watch that. Don't watch that. Ouch. Wasted an 8. Ouch. These are spots where we could probably 3-bet stack off. His button is 100% so far. Let's go aggressive. New tournament has entered the mix. We use this color for satellites because this is a 1 ticket to the Venom satellite. You gotta bring this guy steals wide as fuck. Let's go for it. You gotta bring a camera to your live games and do a cash game live stream. Live vlog. Break time in 1 minute. Gotta go pee pee. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Live cash is just fold, 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 fold. Silly kitty. Just in 5. This hand could probably 3-bet him too. After last hand though, let's just sit one out. Here I fold ace 10 suited because short stack nit raised off 30 bigs. Here I fold this great hand. Alright, we're on break time, BRB. I will invite some of my other Discord buddies. Maybe when break ends. Get a couple of viewers. Sadly, we just have 0 sweats. Goldfish. Flavor blasted. See if I can change the title to what you said, like money up top kind of thing. Wonder how. Oh yeah, that's a short delay. We'll go 18,400 up top. Better title. Back in action, baby. This table still has 3 minutes, but the other one's coming back soon. Seeing it on a stream like this makes a tournament look so important. Like, man, if I could just win this tournament, I could get 18 grand. But when you're playing like 20 at a time, it's just a blur. Whoops. Send a link to some buddies. Maybe they watch. Down to 7 blinds in the satellite. Pick up pocket jacks in the 109. potential bounty here. I like going 5.5, makes him think we have bluffs. This hand is no good. 6-9. Definitely want to see a jam. Doesn't like folding to 3-bets. He does anyways. Garbage. More garbage. That's a pretty good hand. Pretty good 3-bet hand. Versus 2 people gets more sus for sure. They're both fish. I see a case to just jump in here and play with fish. I also see a case to squeeze, but let's just jump in. Crazy action happening over here. A raise, a re-raise. Over here, we called the ace-5. We hit bottom pair. He's betting half pot into 4 different people. Seems like a pair of 5s is no good here. This is the tournament we're shortest in, and we got ace-king. It's a good hand. Good luck us. Let's go, 98%. 91%. 100%. We win. Pocket jacks over here. This is a $215 tournament. Looking for somebody to raise so we can re-raise. We've seen him limp ace-5 off and king-7. Over here, we're just gonna call. Terrible flop. And back to the jacks. I think we're just gonna re-raise. I can see a case to jam though. There's already 6 bigs out there. Jam also looks weaker than if I just made it like 12. So I think we might get called by like 8s here sometimes. We did not. This guy ISO'd big with ace-8 off. 10 jack would have won. Spot where I think a raise makes sense. Hoffman does get through. Let's try. Not this time. Board heavily favors us. Gonna go for 1 chip. Can't really fold much ace-x to this, let alone a 4. 2 pair. Let's go. $69? He called 2 bets. So he could have 10 jack. Maybe 9-10. Some like guttery type shit. Get a King X or Queen X. Let's go for max. We get called by worse. Let's go. He threw poop at me. Hit him back with the smiley face. He mad. Gringo Bandito. He's a winning player. He's not happy. He wanted that Venom ticket. Folds to me, I'll play this hand. It did not. We just jumped in this. We got 3 stacks or 4 stacks already. 3 stacks. We called the big blind multi-way. We picked up bottom pair and a backdoor flush draw. 6 jacks, no good. 3-4, no good. Half pot bet, no good. Pocket 3's in the hijack. Looks good. Probably not that good. Gonna fold. And hands like these start to become bluffs. So I believe that's what we're gonna be doing with it here. Gonna make it 6.5. It looks like a good hand, but we do not want action here. Prefer the man to just fold. He did not. In that satellite, we raise Queen 10 suited. We get a paired board. Go for 1 chip. Nope. Try and set mine over here with pocket 5s. No set. Probably should bet flop. A little bit autopilot on me. He's triple check top pair though. This man loves to protect. He's also turbo nitty according to every stat I have. So I'm gonna try and take showdown and beat ace king or ace jack. Now we lose to everything. It's okay though. This guy can have some insanely good hands here. He did. We will not be betting into a man who protects that hard. Pocket 2s. Maybe we hit a 2. This man jammed 100 big blinds with queen 4 offsuit once. No 2. Trying to deny some equity. He could have like a 7-8 type hand and just hit a 7 on me later. Once he calls, we're looking at like 6s and queens mostly. A person like this generally doesn't limp aces. Or like an ace. This guy's jamming into us when we have aces. But first, let's lose this hand. Then let's call this one. Ace jack. Oh no, he has all the equity. No, king or 9. Nice. I am all in. Fold is great. Let's go. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll take this one. We have a gut shot and a backdoor flush draw. Goes for the big bet. I will fold. Kings. Definitely gonna want to 3-bet the kings after I eat a goldfish. Fours is tricky. I could see a case to just jam, but 20 is a lot of chips. So we're gonna go for the open. We have an overpair. Basically, with a larger bet saying we have much stronger hands than you do, even if we don't currently. Our ace X are stronger. Our king X are stronger. My hand was fragile as fuck. If we go too light, he's just going to start floating 10 jack. Hitting a 10, but we can really deny equity with a slightly larger bet. Over here, we're going to squeeze it up. 8 bigs. One fold, 2 fold. Let's go. $69. Nothing else happening. Queen 10 taking down the almighty ace 9. This tourney, only one person wins. It's a satellite or first place gets $2,600 ticket. Wow, in that satellite, we picked up a premium. Kings. Six chips is going to be the Rays. He's scared. Not a lot of info on him, but I believe this hand likes to jam. So I'm going to do it. Good luck us. Love to see a fold. Give me the 2 chips. Give me the 2 chips. Let's go. This guy's jamming for 5 chips. This guy's calling for 5 chips. 1 pair. Can he hit the 4? Nope. Hands like these like to bluff. They like to bluff. And I like to bluff too. I do. The last guy folded and thought we had kings. Will this guy think the same thing? He did. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. We got an all-in from a tight player. He made it 2. He made it 30. Does he have ace-king? Does he have ace-king? We won't find out. But the real answer is yes, he does. Can't do much with this one. Just folding. Over here, we got a paired board and a big blind player. Probably can't range bet this. So we're gonna have to take a bigger size. The idea with this is I can get ace 9 to fold. Better aces. And with the ace of diamonds, I can start bluffing some turns and rivers. We defend a big blind here. Oh, we got check raised. Defend a big blind. Bet really tiny. Gotta float. Gonna try and block like I would with the king, or maybe a 3. Turn 6. So this is a bluff. Got him. I think you should probably expect a lot of bluffs there when he bets so small on the flop. So So maybe he's just a little bit of a weaker player. Because I think a reg would look me up pretty wide there. Some ace queens or something. Garbage hand. Fold it. Ace king versus ace jack. Decent flop for us. Can see a case for everything. I would check a better ace though. Maybe like ace 10 of spade or of clubs. But this one feels like it deserves a bet. We got the fold. Jack 7 is no good. Pick up a decent hand over here in the 109. He's really short, and if I knock him out, I get $25. And this hand's pretty good. So I'm going to 3-bet with the intention of knocking these 3 players out and playing against this guy for all the chips. Want to see a fold? He's conflicted. Nice. Want to see a jam? All in? Let's go. When we click call, we're usually behind here. But if we win 25 bucks. We're very, very behind. That's a bad scenario. Heart? Heart? Damn. Yeah, normally you want to have like 40% there. Instead I had 20. That hurts. It's okay. You start with 150,000 and we got 180. Still doing all right. Over here we raised Jack 6 of spades. 2 aces and a queen really favors me. So we're gonna bet really tiny. We're also bluffing over here with ace 10. He called. His fold to c-bet is 0. He never does. So we're going to try one more. This is pretty loose, but I think he's pretty loose. It did not work. Defend the big blind here. Didn't hit a pair. Really short in this tourney now. This is a $215. Can't call a bet. We raised, so we have a stronger range here than he does. Even though we don't have an ace or a king, we're gonna bet. Nine, 10 sucks. Easy fold. He check raised on a board he should never check raise. So we're gonna pretty happily fold. Gonna raise this one. Also gonna raise this one. Keep you updated on both. Same deal. Ace King's pretty wide for us. He doesn't have many chips. We just have to run the cards. Hope he'll fold out something like Queen 10. Cool. Back over here. We're UTG, and he is button. I'm gonna go for a bigger bet. He calls. We're gonna go small here and try and target like sevens with the 7 of diamonds. I think this card we can check pretty happily, and I think we're gonna win here a lot. I would call a small bet. This bet's huge. I think we're looking at boats and flushes only. Got aces in this guy. Betting small. Gonna bet small again. Got the nut flush draw and an overpair. This is more for range protection than it is to build a pot. Beautiful hand here in the satellite. We're gonna call really wide here because this guy's really wide. And we're gonna call this in the satellite. Ace or queen. Beautiful. Beautiful. No, 3 or 5. Let's go. I think I'm gonna hero call this. It's gonna be super light, but I think this guy's really wide. First hero call of the stream. We're not right. Three bet and ace two suited. Try to make them fold better aces. Get jammed on. Easy fold. Probably gonna call this one off for 9 chips. Hopefully we're ahead. We're not. We're not yet. Oh. It's got 3 of a kind. Ouch. Just gotta fold here. Are you winning, son? No. No, we're losing quite a few pots. None of the bluffs work. Top pair, over here. He raised small blind in 2.5. Gotta fold a big blind here. Open that guy up. Okay, he called the medium-sized bet, so there's still strong ace-x in there. I think the medium-sized bet gets like 10 Jack, Jack, Queen type hands to fold, and we're really just looking at ace X and over pairs that he decided to check and not raise. Go small. And just gonna check this river back. I can expect like ace Jack type hands. Maybe as ace 5, and we're still beating that. Jack 7, raising's okay, and calling the medium-sized bet seems pretty okay too. 2 overs and a gutter. Back over here, we raised in a tight player called. He's got an 80% fold in the big blind, which means we're only seeing the top 20% of hands here when he calls. So even though this connects with me pretty well, it's going to connect with him really well too. Let's take a passive action here. Check it to him. I'm not here out calling this player's big bets. Half pot's about as big as I'll call. Yeah, I think we'll call this one. Cool. If he went 2/3, just because of his profile, I'm folding. $14 left in the Venom. Venom Sadie. If I do win this ticket, I might just YOLO into it right now. It's running currently. And that'd be cool for the stream. I think this hand is just supposed to fold. I can see King 10 3 betting. Bleeding over here. Got him. Alright, ugly hand. Ugly hand. Ugly hand. Let's go. They say suited pretty strong. Maybe some chips go in here. Trying to steal a blind with this ace-6. Gotta find the right tab. We're blind versus blind. I can see a case for limping and a case for raising. This guy's weak passive. Let's do a raise. Hit a top pair, it's nice. You go half pot. I think I'd go half pot with some garbage too. So might as well do it with ace-8. This connects with the big blind call range pretty decently. We get the wettest turn card in the world. Tough. Tough. Happy to call that bet and not see like a 9 big blind bet. Card doesn't change anything. The 5 is still just a straight. Yeah. Tough spot if he jams. Yeah, I think Rock never calls this. I think I do sometimes. What bluffs could he ever have? It's like just turn spades. It'd be 9x. Yeah. It's tough. I guess I'll look him up, see if he's a crusher or not. He's up 70k. But I don't think people find enough bluffs here. So we'll pass. This is the chart I looked at for him. Oops. He's up money, but what you can't see at the bottom is that this is over 10,000 tournaments. And he actually like doesn't really have an ROI. It's insanely small. 1%. So I don't think he's like Turbo Crusher style. And in fact, I think he just had a 5. Get the ship over here. We're ahead. No chop either. Let's go. 3 chips, and we get this hand. I was trying to hit a 9. Nope. Bleeding. Five chips, let's call. Ahead. This guy just snap called the 25 big jam. It went raise, jam. He just snap calls. And then gets poop thrown at him. Got a bluff over here. Over here we have super tight guy in the hand. Never folds to C bets. Don't see a point in stabbing here. Even with real bluff hands like ace-3 or something. This might be your hand here. Good luck us in the Venom Satellite. We're behind. Oh, diamond's now good. GG. GG. We're all in over here. Oops. Bleeding. My mom replied to my Facebook story and said, "Nice work, keep it up. Keep it up." Ooh, Naka high. Trying to eat my goldfish dust. All right, in the 215, we're going all in with a pair of sevens. In the 109, we called a UTG raise and flopped 2 pair. No king. No king. Let's go. Gonna check raise this fool. Call's pretty quick. Let's try and get some more chips in here. I don't think it's gonna be too much of an action killer. I think you can still have king jack, aces, queens, kings, ace jack. I think there's plenty to get value from. I think a worse card would have been like a king, for example, where the straight gets there. So we're gonna go for max value here. Queens, queens, queens. Damn. Over here we got kings for the squeeze. No action. Oh, I couldn't see Mark's comments. Sign into chat maybe? Apparently Mark commented a little bit ago. Fuck. It's because I sent an old link. Alright, I think I was sending the wrong link to a couple friends. This hand's gonna 3-bet. Tough spot over here. Gonna fold though. We could see what would have happened. Alright, I think I got the links figured out. Maybe we get some actual friends in here. What up? Yay, what up? I can see Mark's comments. I got a thing on my phone that you commented on a video of mine. I was like, what? It makes sense. Because I can see this chat. But thanks. I had a friend, I think he's watching, kind of help me make sure maybe like the audio is good or whatever. Just set it up today. Just got like a little fancy mic down here. And figured out how to like switch between some poker tables so, you know, there's maybe more action that people can follow. Yeah. It went to a... Yeah, my bad there. This hand's not good enough to raise from under the gun. This hand's not good enough to do anything. You at work right now, Mark? Later on, I could put Warzone on this stream, man. I could stream anything. We got no chips here. This hand's going in. Queen Jack suited. This is a $200 buy-in tournament. I used to have a bunch of chips. Now I have no chips. And so we're about to lose $215. Over here, I'm gonna defend my big blind. Defend my wife's honor. Almost a straight. Scary board though. Back to this one. I'm just gonna ship it, baby. Ship it. One caller. This guy's calling two. He's a whale. No? 27%. 13%. 0%. We're out. We're out, ladies and gents. He shouldn't be betting this big on this board. So he's going to earn a fold from me. He should get chips in the middle from me, but we're not going to do it. I refuse. Rip. Rip the dream. This hand's worth raising, so we're gonna do it. He is re-raising us. He really likes to do this. 16% of the time is a lot. But my hand is not good enough to punish him. So we fold. Every now and then, if you stay tuned, man, there's a cat cam. She just walks into frame. We did hit a king over here against the big blind. Sure. Enjoy the drive home, man. I'm probably down for some zoners tonight. Some boner zoners. Pocket nines. It's deep, just gonna play call. Then jack off, good enough to raise. Back over here with the nines. Big blind jumped in also. It's a raise and a 3-bet, so 6's just gotta get folded. We gotta fold when we raise 10 jack. And he's betting half pod into 3 people, so we're just gonna skip. Some of his bluffs might have a 9 in them. For instance, 9-10. So when we have 2 of them, he's got more value bets than he does bluffs. So just dipping out of that hand. Nickel 9 guy doesn't take a day off. Which table is he at? Oh, nickel 9 over here. What up, Josh? Thanks for tuning in. I figured out the link. King 3 is not a button open. This hand can jam a lot, but we're shallow. It's a PKO. They want my booty. We get no fold equity, and likely he's ahead, so we're just gonna fold instead. Yeah, if we're like out of late reg and chips really matter, and he'd fold sometimes, it's just a great shove. But without fold equity, we dip in. Dude, I posted my story yesterday to Facebook just that I won a tournament or something. Or it was the other day when I had the 3 final tables, and Grant messaged me and he said, "You stole my name." And I was like, "Dude, I stole Josh's name." And he's like, "Well, yeah, I stole it too." So he's trying to take credit for your name. And then he asked if I could help him with tourneys. So he said you guys hang out sometimes. Maybe he must have known that I'm decent at tourneys, because I haven't really talked to him or done anything since I played cash with him in Cleveland. Break time. That motherfucker. He said, he's like, "Would you be down to like coach for profit?" I've never even considered that. I'm like, "Dude, just like message me if you get like in a deep run, and I'll help you like not fuck up." He's like, "Cool, cool." But there was something we used to do with a guy, Sonny. Yeah, he was jealous. I was like, "Oh, really?" Why? There's only like 6 of us. I remember Mino, the guy who's been chatting a lot lately. He hates Grant. He played Cleveland twice. He lives in DCU. He's played Cleveland twice, and he fucking hates Grant because I told him, this is back when everyone hated Grant. I was like, "Yeah, man, everyone at the casino hates Grant." And then he's in our group chat for a while, and I was like, "Hey, remember that dude everybody hates?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "He just won the bad beat. He won like 40 grand." And then Mino just started hating him more. But I started to like him more after that, but as of now, Mino definitely doesn't like him. I'm gonna go refill my water. Be right back. We're on break. Did not know Grant was jealous. He's in like Solve for Wise or whatever, talking with like Berkey, I thought. Grapes. Gonna register some Bet Online tables, but they don't show out, so I cannot stream them to y'all. Bet Online redesigned their HUD and, or their table. It looks amazing. Doesn't show. Yeah, it's lame. They just did a update I was kind of hoping would make it so I could screen share, but nah. I'm holding a table right now. Yeah, it just doesn't show up. Does Grant, he still plays cash all the time, or what's he do? Got you. Yep, no worries. I figured like I don't know how real poker streaming is, but I felt like it would get intense late and people maybe would tune in, but other than that, I get it. It's not that fun watching someone 100 bigs deep with no pressure. Good luck on the grind. Bet online is $20 7K. It's about to end late, Reg. You got 1 minute. Oh, never mind. It's out. It's out of late, Reg. Yeah, every day they do a $20 7K now. It's pretty solid. Oh. That can't pay like a ton of money though, the COD thing. Probably a little bit, but is it like thousands a month? Or just like a couple hundred here and there? What up? 18 grand. That's 30. I don't know how much a papadilla is. $8. That's 2,000 papadillas with delivery. We got some tables coming back in. Mackelmont might not know, but every hour at like 4:55, I get a 5-minute break. So the tournaments are like still on break. No play this hand. No play this hand. You brushing up on your poker skills for when we do poker night? Fold for this hand. Fold with this hand. A lot of folding. Can't call this one. Too much chips. Gonna 3-bet here. Do a little bluffski. We hit 2 5s. Let's go. Oh, here we go. We hit 2 5s. Two flush draws on the board. He could have clubs. He could have hearts. We got to put some chips in here. I think jam makes sense. Put all the chips in. Get a fold. Fold that one. Call this one with king high. We got a very active player. 4-betting. Supposed to call. Problem is, I don't know how much he's actually doing this. We'll call. We're gonna bluff over here. Not having either suit is one of our worst floats on the flop. We got the fold. Let's go. Check. We didn't hit a king, a queen, a heart, anything. So we just lose this hand. We'll sit a 4. Damn. Just checked all the way to the river. I could probably check too, but then I'd have to face a larger bet. It's the last grape. I don't cover for any bounties. I'll just fold it. Big bets going on over here. I can see a case for a squeeze here, but this guy's pretty tight. We'll just take a multi-way. Try and hit some clubs. No clubs. Sad, sad, sad. This is gonna be one of my worst hands. Usually want to turn these into bluffs. It's just really hard to get them through multi-way, getting through 2 opponents. So even though I'm probably supposed to bluff, we're just not going to. It wouldn't have gotten through. They wanted more money in. Raising queen 10. Not playing this one. Big all in here and a fold. Good thing we didn't bluff. Got 5 tables going. No real action right now. Big all in over here. Can't play this hand, too weak. Can't play this one, too weak. Can't play this one, too weak. Pocket 5s though. 5's good. I could call. Call or fold are the options, and we'll go call. Try and hit a 5. He went all in. This is why calling kind of sucks, because now we just lose 2. Yeah, we can't call an all in. Garbage hand. Garbage. Can't play that one. Fold. A lot of folding in this game. Oh, your chat didn't show up, but you said thought this was a Warzone stream. It is not, but if we Warzone later, I won't stream it, but I'll play it. Over here, we called in the big blind with King 10. We flopped top pair. He bet half pot. Have to call. We don't have a club. Ace is definitely not a good card. He's gonna have a lot of aces. He checked though. I see a case for a very tiny block bet. He called right away. And he had a very, very good hand that he just was too chicken to bet. I think he played his hand wrong. Don't be chicken. Bet when you got a good ace. Bet. Thanks for the subscription, Josh, if you're still there. Suited ace. Good hand. How we doing over here? How we doing? Busting some tourneys. Definitely down a couple $100. Do we have potential? Not really. If we did, it'd be this one. $100 buy-in. Only 260 people left. Hand's not great, but we gotta defend our honor. Call. That's an open-ended straight draw. There's some real potential here. So I'm gonna lead into this guy. Disrespectful move on my part. What will he do in response? He said, don't disrespect me. I'm gonna raise you. And we are gonna call. We get there because of course we do, and we disrespect him again with another bet. Because if I don't bet, he's gonna check. What will he do now? Probably just fold. This is like the worst card in the world for him. He calls anyways. Now if I can just get his last 11 big blinds, I get 25 bones for knocking him out. 25 bones. He calls. We're good. He had a set of fives. No good. No good. $25. Pathetic. How dare he? It's a good hand. All the chips are going to go in here. This is also a bounty, so they get money for knocking me out. They're probably going to be trying to. Set of fives no good around here. It makes sense why he raised me when I bet. Tough. I think my hand's still going to be good enough here. So I'm going to do it. Kind of just hope this guy has like pocket 8s, 9s, 10s. 50-50 is good with me. We get a 9, a king, or a jack. A 9, a king, or a jack. No good. We'll jump over here. Normally this hand likes to just 3-bet the guy. This guy is very tight, however. I got a tight note on him. So we're just going to call instead of be aggressive. Got to adjust. If he was a normal, aggressive human being who loved to like battle, this hand's great to 3-bet with. He doesn't like to battle though. Got the best hand in all of Texas Hold'em over here. Raised to 2. Over here, this guy just jams all in without anybody else acting. So easy fold. Back to the aces. The guy who jammed all in had a draw. And the draw bricked. The guy I said was tight had queens. That checks out. That is pretty tight. We got an overpair and a flush draw. In these spots where basically I've got the whole world locked down. You know, if he wants to all in, I'm just going to snap call him. Generally, you just want to bet small. And keep all of his shit in. He's going to have a lot of hands with like 1 diamond. And I don't want him to fold. I want to give them a nice, good price where they can call. Because I have the best diamond. Now we got the nuts. This is good. So he's gonna have a lot of hands with like maybe king 10 with the 10 of diamonds, or 10 jack with the jack of diamonds, and all those will call 2 more small bets. So we're gonna go small again. And because I'm doing this so much, I get to do this with just fucking air. I could just have like 5, 6 of hearts, no blue cards, no flush, just bet small, just bet small, small, small. Now we're here on the river. I'm gonna put him to the test with a slightly larger bet, but we still can't go huge, or he just won't call. He folded. We win. Over here we gotta call 1. Pair of 6 is probably gonna be good here after he checks turn, but we shall see. He checks back. We're good. Ace hand was sick. Sucks to not. Yeah, you want to get called, but the idea is you want to get called by as much of his range as possible. And if you just bet really big right out of the bat because you got aces, all of a sudden he just starts folding like the 4 of diamonds. If he has like 4-5 or 3-4, just some garbage. He's in the big blind. He could have any 2 cards in the world. So you just gotta make sure you're getting as much money from like as much of those hands as possible. Instead of just betting huge and hoping he has the king of diamonds, you want to just bet small and get paid by like all of them in that scenario. There's other times where it's pretty clear he has the king of diamonds, so you just go huge and just maximum pain for him, get as much as you can. But that wasn't one of those scenarios. We raised king jack and he called. We're gonna bet big. This is just a bluff. We had the king of hearts, so if like another heart comes out, we'll start bluffing more. Yeah, that's what they mean in all like the YouTube videos or whatever. You got to think about all the hands they could possibly have. We get jammed on. Easy fold. Pocket 2s in tournaments is not good enough to play from under the gun. Just fold it. Cool to hit the 2 and get paid, but under the gun is too sus. Oh, this guy jammed for just half a chip more, so we have to call. King 7 suited is okay. You can raise this from early position. When you hit a flush, you got the king high flush. Anytime a scenario like this pops up, Mark, where this guy raises and this guy 3 bets, we have to be extremely tight. We can't just click call because this hand's good. This just has to be folded. I'd probably even fold like ace jack, ace queen. Yeah, very tight. Good hand. Ace king, ace queen suited, and then like pairs. So just fold everything else. Just gonna be doing a bluff here. And over here we got top pair. I got a really weak top pair. I have a 7 as a kicker, so we just check in. We're keeping this pot kind of smaller. He bets easy call. We got top pair. He could have all kinds of garbage. It's a whatever card. We check again. He bets, so he can still have like 9s, 10s, like ace jack, a bunch of shit. We're still ahead of all that, so in these scenarios, you just kind of block bet. You make it so you don't face a huge bet. If I check and he bets 10, my life's hard. So the kind of solution is let's bet 2.5. And if he's gonna call when he has a 10, he's gonna call with an 8. He'll call with all kinds of shit, and I'm never in a tough spot. If he does raise here, I'm just snap folding. He basically just only has pocket 10s at that point. We defend a big blind and hit a pair of kings. Easy call. Pair of kings and a flush draw is pretty solid. He could bet any amount here and I have to call it. He could bet fucking 12, 15 bigs. We got 3 of a kind now. If I had a jack, I would bet small. And I'm going to pretend I have a jack here and bet small also. This is so he can't just destroy me when I bet small, because sometimes I got kings. Got him. He called with a pair of 5s. If I bet bigger, he's not calling with that pair of 5s. So I think I got maximum there. Over here we got a nut flush draw. Pretty gross. I could bluff here and raise him, or I can just fold and give up, and I think I like fold. We're just gonna do a stone bluff here. We've got a garbage hand, but having an ace in our hand is important. It means we get him to fold a lot. Let's see if he does. Hands like this are what separates the fish from the regs. The really good players find these bluffs and just make them fold 2 bigs a lot. I had garbage, and I'm willing to put money in with garbage. He might not be. This is a pair of kings, gonna do the same thing. We just did it with ace 4, and they know we're gonna do it with ace 4 sometimes, but sometimes we got kings. Awesome, let's go. This is what we want. Easy, all in. Uh-oh. We hit the king. 100 big blinds. Let's go. Huge pot. We got lucky. We only had 20%. We might be chip leader of the tournament now. We'll see. Over here, we have a set of 8s. Gonna bet small. This is a $100 buy-in tournament. Would be nice to get some chips here. We don't. In that tourney where I had kings, we're now in 18th place out of 400. Got a lot of chips. This is a spot where we just call. We're on the button. We got a decent hand. Generally in these spots, this guy, because he's so late, he's really trying to steal these blinds. So he's gonna have a lot of weak hands. He's just trying to attack these. And King 10 should be ahead of a lot of those weak hands. We're winning this all in with ace 7. Let's go. Back over to that King 10 hand. It's a pretty big bet. I will fold. Missed the big. Oh shit! On this table, what happened was this guy raised, and I 3-bet kings from small blind. And then this guy went all in. So it's like raise, 3-bet, and he went all in for 50 bigs. And I had kings, so I called. He had aces, and I hit a king. So now I'm huge. Yes, sir. Better to be lucky. Dude is mad. Here's the replay. Boom. Two. I made it 7. And he went, let's go all 50. And then I went, fuck yeah, let's go 50. But then he had a better hand. 17% of the time, man, though. You win it. Whoops. Generally, when you're out of position on somebody like this, I can turn this down a little bit. You don't want to inflate the pot. So he's in position on me. I'm gonna check a lot, especially with a hand like Ace Jack, because if, for instance, he checked and I checked and he checked and I checked and we just went to the river, Ace Jack wins a lot of the time. Ace High is pretty good. But if I had a hand like Ace 3, that doesn't win that much. I'd probably just bet that as a bluff. Some of the videos you might see or something, they call it showdown value. It's like, how often, if we just go to showdown right now, do I win? And Ace Jack, Ace Queen, Ace King, those hands have showdown value. They just win sometimes. But if I've got like Ace 3, Ace 4, or King 9, these hands don't really win that much if you just check. Better to bluff. We raised, he called the big blind. It's a small bet for us. Does the music I have playing echo at all? Because it looks like the mic's also capturing the music. Don't think so. Cool, cool. On the little meter, both the audios are kind of bouncing together. Quiet? Okay. We did this, and then do this. Oh, you said quiet enough. I see. We got pocket sixes. Just gonna call the one big blind and try and hit a 6. Nope. Sweet. Thank you, thank you. At this point, we're kind of just hoping both of them check and we can just see another card, because every now and then it's just a 6. But we can't call it bet. So just gonna be a fold. Over here, we defended our big blind. We hit a pair of 4s. I would call a tiny bet, but he bet pretty fucking big, so just fold. This one's tough. He jammed all in for 12. If I had like Ace 8, I would call, but Ace 4 is just quite not quite good enough. Raise up this Ace Queen. Fold this one. Fold this one. YouTube's kind of annoying because I can't chat while it's full screen. Oh, are you on mobile? Or just like when you full screen it on your monitor, you mean? That does make sense, yeah. I didn't have a real reason for doing like YouTube over Twitch. I just know I saw a lot of like Twitch people are kind of like switching over to YouTube anyways, so I thought maybe it made sense to kind of just, if I'm gonna do this and get a small community going or whatever. There's also like a lot of YouTube poker content like Brad Owen or like all those vlogs that are out, Rampage, and I thought maybe like some of their viewers would get fed me in their algorithm or something like that. We have a gut shot, meaning if we can hit a jack, we win. The king and the 10 are going to be better for me because I raised. They're going to have a lot of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 type hands. So I'm going to try and bluff here. One guy calls. That kind of sucks. He can have 9, 10, 10 jack, you know, some second pairs. He can have some first pairs too, but he never has ace king. Probably never king queen. I bet what a solver would do here is bet again. And anytime a heart comes on the river, jam because I have the ace of hearts. But I'm going to default back to what I said earlier about every now and then just ace queen can win. So I'm going to check. If we hit a jack, we're good. We have the nuts. Oh, man. We got the nuts. He bets 8. We're just going to be jamming. This is normally a set or 2 pair. I'm just going to time bank so it looks like I don't know what I'm going to do. But we're jamming for sure. While we're doing that, we got aces over here and kings over here. Come on. We're running good. Back to the jam. King 4, 2 pair. Let's go. Get out of my tournament, bitch. All right, what would you do here? Pretty clear. Oh, this is the same guy we had kings against earlier. Ace queen. Can he get lucky? Let's go. Took him out. Back over to the aces. Get a bit big on these boards. It's a board where a lot of shit connects. You could have jack 9, 8, 9, 10, 9. A lot of straight draws. A lot of flush draws. Generally, when the board's really wet and there's a lot of shit that could be going on, you don't want to bet so small because then everything gets a great price. So, more pressure. Bigger bets. This tournament, we're looking pretty big. You can't register anymore, so there's only 200 people left, 240 people left, and that's it. The prize pool's closed, everybody's in, and first place will be around 10 to 12K, and we're up there. We're 48th out of 200. Not too bad. Defended our big blind. In a tournament, you want to defend your big blind with just any suited hand. They're just all good enough because there's ante. You know, there's the ante in the middle, the blinds. Cash game, though, they rake every pot. You know, the casino takes a little percentage, and there's no ante. So you got to tighten up and not defend your big blinds so much. But because the tourney is basically playing with play money, you get to play more hands. It's not like you're getting stolen like $1 every time you play the hand or whatever. But you play with friends in like a home game, they're not taking $1 every hand, so you could kind of play like a mix between like the tighter version that tournaments play or that cash game plays. Put him on raise. And if you were to put an all-in, and we would have to call with ace-jack. This is a weird scenario because this guy's raising, and this guy's not even here. He's literally AFK. He's just doing laundry or something. So he's trying to steal his chip because he's not here. And he could be doing it with fucking any 2 cards. So we're just going to jam. All in. And he's probably just going to fold because he's got some retarded hand that he's trying to steal chips with. Got him. Gave me the money. All those little pots worth 6 chips matter a lot in tourneys. It really just keeps you alive in this thing. Will aces hold? Yes, it will. Not betting on this board. Very wet. And every now and then we just get a really good turn card like that. Now we have a straight draw and a flush draw. He bet pretty decently sized. We can't fold to this. We can hit a jack or a club. And sometimes a queen and a king win also. So we call. We didn't hit anything. So we just check and lose. Pair of 6s. Yeah, I have a note that he bets in really, really dumb scenarios, and that was one of them. Maybe if I read that note beforehand, I could have just went all in on the turn. My bad there. Back over to this guy. We're going to raise. Top pair. He checks. These are kind of a wet board. There's a flush draw out there. There's straight draws. You could have king jack or king 9 even. So there's a lot of draws. Let's go for a bigger size. He folds right away. He must have had nothing. Like a 5-6 type hand or something. This went raise and 3-bet. And like I said, we're supposed to be really tight in these configurations. So we're just going to fold a really good hand like Ace Queen and lose 1 chip instead of losing potentially 10 or 15. Yeah. Wouldn't have hit anything anyways. This hand just folds. This hand, fold. King 10 suited, pretty solid. We'll open it from under the gun. Not playing this one. Go back to King 10. Over here, this guy opened under the gun. It's the tightest spot to open from. But we got a suited ace, and we already got half a chip out there. So we'll just give it a call. Just gonna fold. He 3-bet me, and I'm scared. See if we can win this hand with a pair of aces. He bet half pot. In these scenarios, he's supposed to bet small. I have him tagged as a fish because he's not great at the game. But normally when they bet bigger, they kind of just have better hands. That's kind of just how they work. Big bet, big hand. But we're going to call it 1. But I'm cautious right now, is what I'm explaining. A lot of times a pair of aces here won't be that good. Yeah, he could have a queen. He could have 2 clubs. There's 2 flush draws out there too. He could have a flush draw. I have a stat. Never mind. Doesn't apply. Against a good player, I'm supposed to call here. But I don't think he's bluffing enough. He's a fish. So I guess we just fold. Over here, we are 3-betting with pocket jacks. Got him. This sucks. It probably happens live a lot, but I opened and it went call, call, call. So I have to play against 4 people. Always tough. We got a gut shot. We can hit a 10. Also, if 2 spades roll out, we got a backdoor flush. Generally, another really good tip is when there's a fuck ton of people in the hand, just don't bluff ever. I can't get 3 people to fold. It's too hard. DC VPIP. Yeah, it's this first number that's kind of hidden up here. Like this guy is 33. So it goes VPIP, pre-flop raise, 3-bet. I got shit tons of stats. Yeah, tons. It really comes into play. It's like this dude's VPIP's 5%. So when he puts chips in, I'm out. He's tight. But this dude's putting in chips every 3 hands. I'll play against him. It went check raise. This is interesting because I could get this guy's bounty if I win. It's tough. It's tough. I got 2 overs and a gut shot, which means I've got like 12 live outs. But I think I'm just gonna fold. At this table, it's 27%. I was super live. I could have called. I didn't know their exact hands though. We would have lost. My VPIP, like out of all the hands I've ever played in my life, let me see. I think it comes out to about 24%. 23%, yeah. So generally that's kind of like the correct number. But obviously a lot of shit can change. It's like, man, if there's just like 5 whales at the table just throwing chips into the middle, you might want to just be super tight and just fucking wait for aces, because they're just going to throw chips at you. Like, what's the point in playing 9-10 offsuit? Because they're gonna call. So now all of a sudden you're playing 9-10 offsuit against just lunatics. Why not just wait for aces? But then the same goes for the opposite. If your whole table is just like super tight, VPIP 50%, just make them fold all day, because they're just folding all the time. So you gotta kind of, it's not that much of a static game. Like when you're in like school or whatever and you just learn something, it's kind of just like, yeah, you just add 1 and 2 together and you get 3. But in this game, like, there's so many different variables changing all the time that you just want to adjust to. That's how you just get like the maximum win rate. Over here, gonna 3-bet this guy. Get a little spice on him. He's opening a lot under the gun. So this isn't super standard, but we'll take it. Right here, this guy only has 10 chips, so we're just gonna rip it. All in, baby. Shane isn't it. Queen 10. We're flipping a coin. We're ahead. We're ahead. Fuck. Alright, we're going to skip to this hand where this guy moved all in, and if we knock him out, we get 11 bucks. And 11 bucks is a lot of money, so let's go all in. Ace King. Fuck. We got to hit a 10, guys. We got to hit a 10. 110. Fuck. Alright, that hand where we 3-bet, this guy just jumped in there and cold called. I have pretty nitty stats on him, meaning he's got a pretty good hand right now. So no bluff. No bluff. I believe you have a good hand. He checked again. Oh, I want to bluff so bad. But I'm not going to. He cold called a 3-bet. He's got the goods, guys. He checks again. Still not going to bluff. Because I think he's got pocket 9s and he's going to call. Jack 9. Fuck. I could have made him fold. Alright. This hand went all in. If I knock him out, I get $25. So I'm going to min raise. Only for this guy. I'll call if both these people jump in. Let's put some chips in. If we knock them both out, we get $50. Let's go. We're way ahead. 56%. Now he's way ahead. Fuck. 4-5 suited. We go whale status for this guy. I guess it's a 4-bet jam. So he's very willing to put a ton of chips in for no reason with 5 high to maybe knock that guy out and make the $25. So we got to note that. And next time he puts a lot of chips in, we know he's retarded. Raise some ace 9. Oh, check this out. Little kitty. Gotta lose weight, man. Camera adds 10 pounds. Like I said earlier, when someone raises and we're in the big blind, we basically play most suited hands. No one raised though. This is just a limp. Let's see a flop. No pairs, no flush draws, no nothing. Fold. I'm out of there. I'm out of here. In that tourney where we had ace king and we got fucked, now we got ace. Now we got kings. Come get this bounty. Come get it. Call from a whale. We want someone to 3-bet. Desperately. Desperately put more money in. Come on, guys. Shane's got to eat. Do it. All in. Fuck. All in. Damn it. All right. No ace game. That's a good start. Board is decently wet. We got a flush draw and a straight draw out there. If they do have a hand like 10 jack, they're really behind because we took 2 of their kings. They can't hit straight that easy. Well, there's the ace. He's in the small blind. Should have a decent amount of ace-x. Usually suited. I think the only ones that might show up are the suited club versions. So, for instance, like ace-7 of clubs. Gonna bet small. Ace is just really good for us, being under the gun. So he folded. We win a medium pot. Over here, we're getting bet into, so we dip out of there. On this board, we check raised. It didn't go well, so we're gonna fold. It's bad when I have a king, you know, or when I have pocket kings. But if you can't see my cards and it's just, you know, pre-flop, I'm under the gun raising. So I've got the strongest range out of anybody. I should have ace jack, ace queen, ace king, like really good shit. So I'd bet small and probably just check, give up on the river, and hope he had a queen that I got money from. So I went raise under the gun. He's got strong range, and this guy's still 3-betting the under the gun guy. So he's saying I have an even stronger range than you from under the gun. So we're just fuck ace queen, we're out. Generally, when people 3-bet the under the gun guy, they fucking got a good hand. Generally. Some people are crazy though, and they see pocket 6s and they're like, I fucking love pocket 6s. I'm gonna 3-bet. But that's generally pretty rare. We'll see if we get to find out what their hands are. Right here, I'm getting 3-bet. Gotta fold. Right here, we're getting check raise. We gotta fold. This is a good hand. He raised under the gun. He called. Just gonna jump in there too. I'm on the button. I got a good hand. I don't want to raise and then get jammed on, because then I have to fold like a really good hand. Top pair, baby. Again, it's a scenario where there's 4 people in the hand. Someone could have pocket 5. Someone could have queen 10. There's just a lot of good shit that could be out there. So we're not trying to just shove a ton of money in this pot just because we have top pair. We're just going to play passive. We're going to call. Over here, we got a decent ace, but he made it 3.5. He limped. I'm out. It's too much. It's too much. Over here, another 10 came. Not good. This guy could definitely have some 10s. 10 jack, 10 king. Someone could have a flush draw. If someone had a straight draw, it would be king jack normally, but we have a king, so there's just gonna be less of these. If people bet in this scenario, they're gonna have tons of queens and tons of 10s. Not a lot of draws. I could bet small and charge the club hands. I think it makes sense. I think I've got a lot of 10x in my range too. They're gonna be scared that I have 10 jack or 10 queen. And then if anyone else wants to all in on me, I'm just out. I'm done with this hand. You know, they have the 10 and I don't. Yeah, he raised. Pretty clear he's got a decent hand. 5s, queen 10, 10 jack. So we're out. Even though he made it 6. You know, 6 more than me. I made it 6 and he made it 12. This guy re-raised. Let's go. Not a complicated decision, but if we checked and the river came a king, very complicated decision. Or it came a 2 and the flush draw bricked, complicated decision. But here, pretty easy, just get out of the way. They got good hands. 10 jack, and he had a royal flush draw. Don't really like his line, but it's okay. I'm on break. I gotta pee, boys. I'll be back. Close-up cat cam for break. It'd be tough, man. She does have a chair she sits in a lot. I could maybe angle it at the chair. But it'd be tough. I would need a second cam. Dude, I barely know how to stream, man. I watched un tutorial. Mighty swell, baby. Like a kitty GoPro. I play with a pillow in my lap at all times. I'm gaming like this. And then Naka comes and sits right here. Pet, 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 fold, fold, fold. Rock, this is Mark. I play some Warzone with him. He's one of my buddies in Discord. And he's played poker online a couple of times, like some cash games and sit and goes. And then he went to the casino with me once. We had another buddy getting married in like Ohio, and there's a casino nearby, so we went and played some poker together. Some 1-3, and then he plays with some of his like his buddies like in like a home game. I think they buy him for like $100 or something, play like 50 cents a dollar or something like that. So he's hit me up. He's played on Bovada and asked me some like questions about hands and stuff. $0.50 a dollar. That's a good home game. Cause like you could leave up a couple $100. Yeah, that's cool. My dad played, like how I got into poker was with my dad. And it's just like a bunch of like 50-year-olds in a garage smoking and shit. But they play a $10 tournament, and then when the tournament ends, they would play a $10 cash game. But it's, you buy in for $10 and they play 25 cent, 50 cent. So you only have 20 big blinds, you know? You could bet $1.50 and that's like half your stack. Stand-up bomb pot's crazy. You guys play fun shit. There must be like a dude in your group who like, whoever the organizer is really likes poker. Cause that's fun shit. That's not normie stuff. That's the advanced stuff. The fun stuff. Yeah, so my dad would just play high stakes with them, or low stakes with them, and once a year, they're like their big finale. They would go for like 12 weeks straight every Thursday, and then at the end of 12 weeks, they would do instead of a $10 tournament, they'd do like an $80 tournament, and then or like $100 cash game. But that was like once a year, and that was like huge, you know. But if you just go to a casino, you could buy them for $100 easy. Oh, okay. They probably play online here and there too, maybe like once a month or a week or something. They're not just total newbies. Back at it with the action. Over here we got a king and a 6. Yeah, gonna go for a 3-bet here. Pure bluff. Pure hoping he folds. He did. Got him. Cash games, you don't have to do bluffs like that with the king 6. Tournaments, he's trying to steal my blind. I gotta fight back. Can't let him do that to me. Yeah, I hear a lot of people at the casino kind of say the same thing, like they don't trust it or whatever. I typed boner pillow and it didn't go through. Nice. I don't know how to change that. I'll try and like look. There's an option when I like click start streaming. Kind of flat here. I'll 3-bet like king 9 suited, and it said like, is this stream for children? And I was like, no, you know, it's gambling. And they're like, should we age restrict it? And I was like, no, you know, anyone can watch. It's just not for kids. So I don't know. Maybe that's why you can't say boner. I don't know. Just gonna bet here for 1/3. He calls, and an overcard and a straight draw. I see merit for checking. King Queen's a pretty good hand. We could beat some hands. I see merit for big betting though. We can really pressure a 10. So we'll take the big bet this time. We don't get there, and now we're never getting a 10 to fold. So we're just gonna check. Got a good hand over here in the big one. Blue's a big tournament. Means we're at a late reg. There's some money coming up. Only 90 people away. Stealing the blinds. For here, we're going to play a pretty garbage hand. This is me just trying to steal the blinds. But yeah, I've heard people in casinos talk about, they're worried about bots, and usually they're just fish. Like they just, they're not ready to fucking fight for chips like all these nerds are online. So if to them it feels like they're getting cheated because they're like losing so much more, but really they're just playing against tough opponents. Like they're playing against people who are fucking like fighting to win 3 big blinds. Whereas when you go to the casino, just people are just throwing money around. So the game feels different. But I'm sure there's bots. It clearly isn't stealing too much profit away from me. I know other people who make more money than me online. They're not worried about bots. So I think it's mostly just a factor of people being scared or not that good. It checked through. We had good showdown. We could, get to the river and win. I'm going to call this bet. It's small. He could have 2 spades. He could have 8-10. He could have 6-8. There's a lot of draws. And sometimes a pair of 7s wins. Anytime someone check raises, Mark, just fucking fold. Yeah, just fold everything. Just fold. Life's good. Just fold. Don't give them more chips. It's really hard to bluff when you check raise. Most recreational people I haven't tagged as a fish. They just don't. They just have a set or 2 pair. I would call there on that board against a check raise if I had like a draw like ace-5 of spades, because then I could actually win the hand if I hit like a spade or a 3. But I just had a pair, and the pair is just never ever gonna be good, ever. Be scared to check raises. Look at the guy and go. And then fold. And he'll be insulted. Big all in over here. Hell yeah. Good enough to raise. Trying to steal these chippies. Rock, if you haven't seen it, the BetOnline interface is dope. The new one. I'm a fan. You'll have to reposition your HUD and stuff, but it's very good looking. In fact, I think it looks better than ACR. Pretty annoying. Oh, he does it from the big blind so much. So much. Oh, it's not bounty though. Oh. Okay. Okay. I fold. I submit. Pocket queens in the big one versus a whale. Let's give him the 3-bet. Damn. there's a bounty. He's so wide. I'm gonna go crazy aggressive, boys. All right, we really just wanted this guy to fold. Let's go. This is a fish move. We made $50. All right, I went pretty ham there. I'll risk all my chips, but we won 50 bucks. I gotta lower the blind. Too much light. Too much. Pocket deuces. I can't believe I had that guy tagged reg. K-A-U-M. Let's see if he's up money. Guy's up 100K. Just taking twos in a PKO where he has no fold equity. We're out of late reg too. Fortune favors the bold, my friend. In these tourneys where if you knock someone out, you get money, you kind of have to fucking like throw the steering wheel out the window and just drive and just fucking hope that they don't have the ham. Because like if that play works like it did, I make 50 bucks. The whole buy-in for the tournament's 100. I also get chips too. Like now I've got more chips. And then when you have more chips, you cover more people so you can knock them out too. So it really compounds. What time are you trying to zone, Mark? I zone with my boner pillow also. Should I move it like that? Huh. It almost feels weird that it's like right in the middle. I think I like it better on the side like that. Okay. 7 duels. 8 to 10. Is there any sports today? Oh, it's gonna move on every. Oh, the chat moves on like every window. I'll have to fucking. I'll have to standardize my chat box, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Don't mind me. All right. Back to the poker. Gonna play it. Gonna normally 3-bet, but this guy's pretty fucking tight. So if they're tight, we're gonna bluff less, and we're not gonna 3-bet it. We'll go back over to here. We got action. This guy plays a lot of hands. We should be ahead here a lot with a pair of queens. Pretty good hand. We'll bet 1/3 pot. called. Now we have a gut shot. We could hit a 10. There's 2 flush draws out there. I can see a case for a small bet. I can see a case for checking. When I check, I give 2 flush draws a free card. Both flush draws will call this bet. Just gonna check river. And if he bets, my queen is no good. King 8, alright. Sometimes we lose. I'm bluffing here. We got called. It's a bad bluff. Ew. Bluff no work. I gotta line these up more. Oh well. No real action at the felt right now. A lot of folding going on. Jack 5 sucks. Not even gonna defend my big blind with it. I'm out of there. We got pocket kings. Does a good hand. I'm gonna call that. I'm gonna call that all in. Let's go. Ace queen. We hit the king. We hit the king. Let's go. He is dead. Over here we just jam. Went 2 bigs, all in. If it works, I make 5 bigs. Let's go. If it doesn't work, our hand's still pretty decent. King 7 here. I can picture a 3-bet, so we're gonna do it. Probably flat's okay. And over here we're jamming. Good luck us. The 3-bet worked. He folded. The jam did not work. He did not fold. One more 7. Just need a 7. Fuck. Tough life. Raising it up over here. Trying to steal the blinds. If someone jams, I'm out. I think a jam makes sense too. From our angle. But instead I'm going to try and raise and then fold. Betting 1 chip. $2.8. I'm bluffing again. This is just big old bluff. Snap folding if he calls. I'm out. That's a good river card. Guess I'm just gonna jam. I can't check fold, so if I check, I have to call. It's tough. This is tough. We'll do it anyways. He folds. That's good. It's hard. I don't know if I ever get called by a worse hand there, but weird one. Gonna check. Sometimes ace queen wins. We got a bunch of hearts. Easy to call this. We got 2 overcards. We can hit a heart. Even though it's a pretty big bet, he's betting almost 5 into 6. But we gotta get him. Didn't hit the flush. But I think he's gonna give up a lot on this. We win this sometimes. He just has fuck. A lot of his bluffs get there on the 10. I don't know how often we win. Ace 9, okay. Check this out. I made it 2, he raised. This guy's putting his money out there for a bounty. If I knock him out, I get his chips. I get 25 bucks for winning this hand. Ace King's a great hand. Let's see. Ace Queen, we're way ahead. We hit 2 kings. 100%, baby. That is a huge hand. Oh my god. 92 chips, $25. I'm big, baby. A lot of times when that happens, he doesn't have ace queen, this guy. He's got jacks, queens. He's got good hands. And we have to win a coin flip. But in that instance, we were 70%. That is such a dream. Doesn't happen like that a lot. 70% is so much better than 50. This will update and show us what place we're in. Because before that hand, we were 78th. We might be in like top 10 now. That's a really big hand. A lot of chips. This one's got a lot of money up top too. That's a big spot. And then what you kind of don't see if you watch any poker content is like, I could play this like all week, all month, and like just get into that spot like 6 times and just lose all 6 of them. You know, he hits a queen, he hits a 10, he hits a queen, like over and over. You just fucking lose all of them. And then you're just like, you know, gotta do it again tomorrow. So it's tough, but a lot of times you lose. Once the hand ends, it'll update. Tell us what place we're in. We were 78, now we're 13th. That's sick. And then this will be like the prize pool. First place and second place both get $6 grand. And then whoever wins gets like all the bounties in the tournament. This dude's worth 25. This dude's 40. This dude's 130. All those add up for every player in the game on top of each other. And then the winner of the tournament gets fucking all of them. Bounties are fun. No action. Raising up with the queen 10. Oh yeah, patching up Blizzard over here too. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I got noticed that this guy's pretty tight. Pretty likely has a better hand than me. You know, something like King Jack, King 10. You know, like a strong 2 Broadway hand. So I can either check or bet a medium size here and try and get Ace 8 to fold. Something that's better than Queen 10, but not quite a real hand. Real hand would be like a pair. He called pretty quick. I believe that he has a pair or a strong ass hand like Ace Queen, Ace King. He's tight. If I had like the 10 of clubs or the queen of clubs, I could represent a flush because there's 3 clubs out there, but I don't. So I think in these scenarios, I just like giving up completely and losing to Ace Jack. He could have just Ace High, and I'm just gonna let him win. 8-6. He rivered a straight. River to straight. Gave him a little bit too much credit. I thought his range would be way higher up because he's so tight. On the flop, he just had a gut shot. I could have bet turn. He might have folded. We were ahead the whole way with queen high. Hard to know, though. Might throw a couple hot dogs on the grill. Couple of classic wieners. I'm a Nathan's hot dog guy. Nathan's classic. Fold. All right, be right back. We're back. Hot dogs are on. We got some hands to fold, some hands to raise. Some girls to save. This guy trying to battle? This guy fucking with me, dude? I think he's fucking with me. I can 4-bet here if I really want to. I can make it 13. But, when you do that, you're hoping they're bluffing enough, and I'm making all his bluffs fold by re-bluffing him like a little war. And it's hard to know if they're playing the little war or if he just has aces. And I don't know if he's playing the war, so I'm just gonna fold. Sometimes I got a note on somebody that they're definitely playing the war. So I just fucking re-raise again. Yeah, a lot of that. Microphone's pretty cool. It's on like a stand and shit. Mark, if you're still here, are you still mining crypto? They were talking about earlier. It's gonna fold. If so, I didn't know you still did it. I saw the chat earlier. I didn't know if you still mine crypto or not. Jack 5 suited, baby. We're on the button. Trying to steal them chips. Oh, okay, okay. Since it went crazy. Yeah, I didn't know. I remembered vaguely that you did do the mining. I raised and he defended his big blind. Gonna go for 2/3. Or sorry, 55%. He folds fast. Fold. Motherboard broke and then never got back into it. I do want to do in the winter to heat your house. Heat free. Yeah, heat that pays for itself. Going for a big multi-way bet. Flop check through. No action. He just jams into us. Oh, it's just always 2 diamonds. He just has 2 diamonds. Oh well. Back over here. Ace 5 is a good old hand. Let's raise it up. But you beat. I do. But what if he doesn't have 2 diamonds? What if he just has top pair? It's a tricky spot. Yeah, it's still 40 or more. If he has 2 diamonds and 2 overcards, he's got 50%. We're flipping. This was the board, and I had Jack 5. If he has a 10, I'm pretty fucked. I have like 12%. The problem, really, is that when I raise here to 2, and he only has 10 chips, he should never call. He should only all in or fold. And I don't know if he knows that, but that's what he should do. So when he calls, I have like fucking alarm bells going off, going like, why is he calling? He should only jam. And then what I think would be, he has a really, really good hand, like aces or kings. And he doesn't want to jam because he's scared I'll fold. So that's what I think. So honestly, sometimes when he does this, I'm gonna see aces. He's just gonna have aces, and I'm just gonna be like, oh, why the fuck did I call? So I think usually it's better to just fucking cut my losses, lose the 2 chips, not run the cards against diamonds. He could have fucking ace 10 of diamonds, and I'm just fucking super screwed. Yeah, it's tough to know their exact cards, but generally you kind of. I've clicked call here a couple times, and I've been disappointed. So I just skip it and just say nah. Over here, we raised ace jack, and we got 3-bet by a guy who likes to 3-bet. Tough. Gonna fold. Over here. It's 14 chips. I think I'm gonna click call. Because if I win the hand, I get his bounty. I think he's ahead. But hopefully we flip a coin. 45%. 92%. 91%. 0%. We lost. I'm going to go flip my hot dogs, though. back. We got a bunch of hands to fold. 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 About that hand where he had the diamonds, yeah, sometimes, man, sometimes we're good and he just has fucking 2-3 of diamonds. It's just, you're supposed to not play with your feelings and just be like, I feel like he has diamonds, I'm gonna call. What if he doesn't? What if your feelings are wrong? This is your money, this is your job. Now you're losing money because your intuition's stupid. Yeah. That's how I approach it though. My dad, he doesn't fucking care. It's not his job. He's just like, I think you got diamonds. I call. I'm not allowed to do that. I gotta do correct things. You're just playing the game to have fun. Do whatever you want. Gamble, gamble, baby. Gamble, gamble. This hand sucks. Not gonna defend my honor. You guys want a burp cam? Decent hand over here. Pocket tens. He's only got 15 bigs. When that's the case, I'm just supposed to jam. But because I have more than 15 bigs, I'm gonna raise. In case these guys want to move all in. If he goes all in, we call. Let's run some cards. He folded. Alright, one last return. I gotta go get my wieners. Oh, look at them weenies. I think I want to take this and go all in. Good luck, gentlemen. Uh-oh. Oh, no. We had the worst hand. Oh! Oh! Oh, never mind. I celebrated too early. Fuck. Too early. Let's try and hit an 8. If I got all 60 of his chips, that'll be wild. Eight. So close. So close. I'm gonna go all in over here with Ace King. He folded. Over here, I'm gonna fold eights. He bet big into two people. Folding. Folding. Hot Dog City, baby. No action. We're down to just 4 tables. Only 3 you can see. Does he have a 7? We'll never know. Hand is not good enough to defend the big blind with. Blah, 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 blah. Well, I was bluffing here, but I turned a pair. Gonna check. Big bets. Oh, baby. I'm gonna end the stream. We've been like 4 hours. I'm gonna focus on the games. See ya.